Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. We had an alright Maggie run last time. It was a pretty good time. Today I'm going to play Isaac. I just like playing Isaac a lot. It's definitely, Isaac is my favorite character. D6, too good. Of course, by having the D6, this means that I have some certain goals where I want to maximize my usage of it, get certain items like the Habit, potentially Scapular. No, I just want things to reroll. Rerolling is fun. And of course I want to then build a ridiculously powerful run, if possible. Which, I mean, not always possible, but D6 certainly helps. Makes it very possible. Most of the time. So let's give it a go. And our first item room is not Magic Mushroom this time, and I'm gonna reroll it now. Speedball. Interesting. No thank you, though. I'm recording this in the same session as the previous run, which means that I can, in fact, get an Angel Room from the start rather than a Devil Room. So that's also, that's going to be a fun time, potentially opening up for some awesome items like Sacred Heart. But for now, let's, we can't get one on the first floor, so that's not entirely important yet. There was no curse room to teleport me there and find out. And so far, no Joker card. One reason I was considering not using the D6 there immediately was because I might want to reroll the item in this room. But here's hoping that that doesn't happen. I don't want Speedball, of course, because it's a speed up and a shout speed up, two things that I really dislike and don't need at all. So we're just going to leave it where it is and not take it. But it's interesting because it never appeared in the original Let's Play when I was going for Platinum God for the second time. So, it's interesting when it shows up because it's just like, hey, you're the one item that I never picked up, ever. I tried, but it just didn't happen. Alright, I'm going to restart. Hold R, by the way, to restart like that. Yeah, it's just, I want to have a fun run. Because, if you want to watch me try to win every single run, I don't want to do that. That's not fun. I just want to have fun and get cool items and do fun things. And two items that I have no desire whatsoever to take, I could go for not that instead. Duke of Flies should be a pretty easy fight, I would only imagine. So hopefully it doesn't spawn too many flies and inconvenience us horribly. And then we'll get, a health up or something not terrible. But at least we have a reroll, and it looks like we should be able to get yet another reroll based on this floor. And then we can, I don't know, depends what happens, but, maybe we can reroll in the item room as well. Maybe we can reroll in the boss room again, because the item room's awesome. Magic Mushroom first try would be pretty cool. However, unlikely. So, Duke of Flies, slow fight. There we go. Now I just have a few more flies to kill, and then we're good. Hopefully there's a curse room so we can get teleported into, the potential devil room or angel room. No special items yet, so that's pretty good. But I'm not concerned with special items very much. Special items, hey, it's a mechanic. It exists. I don't think that this is going to work, but leave the room, re-enter to increase the blast radius of the bomb. It didn't get close enough to hit the wall, but that's okay. We did get Curse the Lost, by the way, I remember, which increases the size of the floor by 4 rooms. And that's pretty cool. We should still hopefully get another recharge for our D6, but even if we don't, I'm happy getting a health up. Health ups are always nice. And hopefully there's a curse room, because that'd be awesome. So there's one likely location for the Room of Secrets, which I would kind of like to visit, especially if it contains enough money to get me into the shop. I do have 1 key so far. Now I have 2 keys. And this is not yet the item room, but I don't have anything to reroll yet, so it's not like I can optimize my usage here. There we go. And I'm glad that I didn't do that. I always do that too. Blood Rights. Not good. Reroll gets us Remote Detonator, which gives us 5 bombs and would allow us to detonate our bombs whenever we please. But I definitely don't want it over the D6. I don't want anything over the D6. And here I am. I'm very happy because I picked up the small rock for a speed down, tears up, and damage up. All things that I like. My speed isn't too low yet, so I'm happy with it. It's still definitely workable for the rest of the game, which is pretty much how I determine whether or not I'm happy with my speed. Can I win the game with it? Yes, then I'm happy. Don't need more speed, don't want more speed. I would take a speed up, though, I guess, this time, because I am kind of low. So with 2 most likely locations and then a couple less likely locations, or potential likely locations, we got it first try. So be enough money. That is not enough money, but it's a lot of money at least. 12. That would only get us to 14 right there. I don't think there's anywhere for me to get up to 15 cents. At all. Yeah. Top secret room can't contain anything that would give me a coin unless I blow up a fortune teller, which isn't unlikely or anything. I'll check for it. I do have a bunch of bombs. There are only so many locations it can be. I count 3? 4. I count 4. And the way you find the top secret room, by the way, is that it is adjacent to only one other room, unless the second room is the secret room, and it counts as an end room, so it won't be off of an end room, which is one thing to keep in mind. So it just won't be right next to that item room there, even though that's, you know, a perfect location if that weren't an item room. But we definitely have enough bombs to check all of the locations, so that's why I'm doing it. Come on, is there some that I'm missing, maybe? It's possible, but it doesn't seem like it. It should be above this room. That should be it. So, of course, had I used this bomb to get that chest originally, then, you know, I'll take Pinky Eye over the matchstick, which increases our bomb drops, by the way. Had I used that originally, I wouldn't have had to go through that whole strife and business. Had I taken... Did I get Pageant Boy right away? I think I did. Had I taken Pageant Boy, I would have been able to go to the shop. But the reason I'm not going to go into the shop is that if there is a 15-cent item, and it's, say, the habit, and I can't afford it, then I'm not going to see it again. At least in the case of the habit, because that one is only in the pool once. So I wouldn't want to lose an item just because of something like that. Pinky Eye, by the way, gives us a 1/10 chance to shoot a poison shot, and that does a pretty good amount of damage. You know, I'm happy with it. I like it. Poison for damage over time. Bloody Lust is a terrible item that I will reroll. Daddy Longlegs is a good item that I might take. Yeah, I'll take it. I was considering rerolling it because I like rerolling things, like I said, and it's a good item that I don't really want to lose. But there is the potential for something like the Magic Mushroom again, or Max's Head. You know, there are a lot of good items out there that I could pick up instead that have a more direct and consistent effect. At the same time, it's not a huge deal. We found our shop, which does not contain the habit yet. I say yet because ideally I will be able to reroll enough times to get that to happen, which hopefully only takes 1. But in the event that it does happen, I'm a very happy man. Don't want you. Sacrifice rooms really suck. They're pretty much never useful. Like, there are times to use them effectively, but it's not likely to give you anything worthwhile. So if you have invincibility, I guess go for it, but if you don't go for it. So we are going to get a recharge, but considering the timing, I'm going to have to fight the boss and hope for a Devil Room or Angel Room first, because it's not like I'm getting another reroll. I do want to see, though, if this is the secret room, because if it is, I can go into that boss challenge room without having low health, and indeed it is. Tons of money. And then I'm going to bomb into the boss challenge room and see if it's an item I desire. I'm not going to reroll it if it's not, though. Yeah, I do want a health up, honestly, so I will take that health up and be in good shape. I really like when the secret room's next to the boss challenge room. Just because, I mean, you're guaranteed a boss item, and it's not going to require you to get down to low health. So that's just awesome. And Daddy Longlegs is doing work. Okay, I want to hit with all the poison shots, because the poison shots from Pinky Eye, at least, have to poison. So that's pretty good. Alright, no drop. Let's fight the boss. And of course, just watch. Thanks to the boss challenge room, watch us get like Krampus in the Devil Room or something, and then we would have gotten another recharge, but we didn't. And I will take the range up because I like range and it's not a bad thing to get. We already have 5 health, so I got a health up for this floor. It didn't cost me anything but time, and I want to reroll the ladder in hopes of the habit. Of course, if it's a good item, I have 29 cents, so I would take it, even if it's not the habit this time. Because I have enough money to make it worth my while. And, you know, not screw me if I get the potential later. But I don't want the Steam sale because that's something that I could re-roll later just by having greed drop it. So that's definitely not something worth having, especially when I have enough money. Steam sale is just not a good pickup because it's just so much better as an item that can just keep appearing from greed. And that's why greed farming is good. So onwards, downwards. To the Caves 1, unless it's an XL floor, like it might be, judging by the freeze going on. So that means we lose a shop, sadly, and that this counts as Caves 2, which means that we can unfortunately fight greed with a 50% chance in the shop. So we lost a guaranteed shop that couldn't be greed, and we just lost a shop to reroll in general. But we do get 2 item rooms, 2 bosses, and 1.8 times as many rooms, which is, you know, good. If we can find something early enough so that we can optimize our rerolls, this is excellent as far as getting good items goes from rerolling, but I really want to find the shop. I want the shop not to contain greed, and I want to find an item room or 2, because, I mean, hey, I will accept any time to find either. So far, so not good, though. Hopefully right to the left of this is, nope. Not what I was hoping for, but, I mean, it's something. Essentially, you just kind of want to head towards where you think end rooms are going to be when you're on an XL floor if you have the D6, because then you can just try to reroll as much as possible. Do your best not to lose anything, but so far, I've lost like 3 rooms, I think, and that's a full reroll that I'm not getting. Okay, 1 bomb for a Tinted Rock and a bomb. Sounds great to me. Soul Heart, could have waited to take it. You know, potentially a good idea, but I didn't. So we have an item room and a shop. Now here's the interesting thing. I'm going to go to the shop, and this is a choice that I never ever make. Okay, we got a key, so I'm fine. I was just going to go to the shop, because chances are I could buy a key, but I really wanted to prioritize getting the habit. On an XL floor with a shop, getting the habit is not a huge difficulty when you have the D6. But of course, we don't know if it's greed yet. So let's find out. Coin flip ahoy. It's not. 7 cents. It's not the item. Charm of the Vampire is a garbage item that I'm not going to take, but I am not going to prioritize it. I'm going to prioritize the reroll for the shop, absolutely, because habit would allow me to do much more rerolling in the future, and thus, you know, kind of help me get rid of that item that I don't want anyway. So I will worry about that when, you know, I'll worry about that item when I'm done worrying about other items, particularly one other item. So that's interesting that this is a dead end. I was hoping to find the second item room, just kind of to have it available. Even if I don't have a key yet, I say. Was there a key in there? There might have been. And I just didn't buy it, but I'll go back at some point. I guess it's... Nah, I'll go back when I have a reroll, because it's silly to backtrack too much. I don't want to take all that time, man. Alright, we should be, yep, one-shotting these flies, no big deal. Can't get to that chest without flight, that's okay. So many of the items in the shop pool are in the pool twice, which means that we're that much less likely to pick up the habit, but that's kind of alright. I've got time, I've got the patience. There is a key, so I'm just going to buy the key, because keys are good to have. Bum Friend is not something I desire. Only in the pool once at least, so we won't see another Bum Friend. Unless we see it in an item room. I don't know if that has to be in the item room pool. I don't know if it has to be in the shop pool either, actually. It might be one of those things that's in one or the other, or maybe it can just be in both. I don't know. So, yeah, Daddy Longlegs, you do work. I like you a lot. You're a good thing. I'm glad I took you. Okay, fires are a high priority in this room, because I don't want the hoppers to turn into flaming hoppers. That's just really annoying. They have too much health and allow for too much sadness. So 1 bomb for 2 chests. Definitely something that I desire doing, and that was totally worth it in so many ways. Now we have 37 cents. That's a bunch of cents. And, I mean, it's pretty common, too, I suppose. Whoa! Oh, Daddy Longlegs. I was going to handle that, you know. Oh, well. So, now I'm going to go back, reroll again, hope for the habit. It's just kind of the item. I'm always after it. Always after it, because it's just always good to have. So, maybe this is the one. Maybe. I mean, I kind of We'll see. Am I better off rerolling in the item room? It's entirely a possibility. I like that item, but when this is the last shop that's guaranteed not to be greed, I mean, yeah, this is the last shop that's guaranteed not to be greed at this point. Because if you think about it, we could get an XL floor on the next floor, have greed in the shop, and then suddenly that means that we didn't get any more shops after this one that weren't greed. If we don't get an XL floor, then one of the shops won't be greed. It just can't be. But I don't know that that's going to happen. I can't guarantee that. So I have to make as much use of this one as possible. Tammy's Head is a good item. Unfortunately, it's not better than the D6. But really, you can say that about pretty much every item in the game. Oh, that's a pretty good item. It's not better than D6. So we'll just keep the D6. See what happens. Alright, 2/3 of the way to a reroll. Yeah, I'm going to value keys higher than bombs right now and look for the top secret room. Samson's Lock is a garbage trinket, so I don't need to take that. And I don't have the space for a second trinket since I'm not taking the purse. So that was, you know, easy enough to decide. Pinky Eye's much better than the Samson's Lock. And backtracking time. We must go. Maybe this will be the one. And then I can also pick up some health along the way, which is why I'm going slightly off track to pick up this one full heart that gets me back to full health. So, maybe this time. Maybe this is the one. Either way, I'd have to go back. Well, I wouldn't have to go back for the item room at this point since I found Tammy's Head, because that'll still reroll to an item room item, and that's all good. But for the shop, I have to go back. And if I hadn't found Tammy's Head, I'd have to go back. So, what do we got? Compass. Compass is a great item. Not great enough. I mean, still, we're a lot of the way through the shop pool. The habit's getting more and more likely with the chance to... I mean, there's only one compass left. Have we seen a treasure map already? If we have, there's only one of those left, but there are two normally. There's another ladder left, I think. Portable slot. Candle. I can't think of all of the items right now, but that's okay. I'm also trying to find the bosses. I would very much like to find them so that I could kind of use them and then potentially use my reroll in a devil or angel room. I would prioritize that over the shop just because the potential benefits are really great and a lot more fun. So that's a chance. Alright, so I guess we're not going to be using the boss immediately. Red Patch is not a bad trinket. When you take damage, there's a 20% chance that you get extra damage. I will take this pill, which might potentially be terrible. It's not terrible. I'm okay with Bad Trip, honestly. So we know we have a full health pill available later if we get down to only 1 or 1/2 heart. Not bad. Daddy Longleg's doing work. Yeah, I get it. You want to spew bombs at me, that's fine. And I mean, I have that range up, so I can shoot from far away and not really worry too much about anything Pestilence has to offer. We could reroll this cube of meat to a regular boss item. Now here's the thing, the only reason I'm not taking it immediately, because I really like the cube of meat, I like having 1 orbital as opposed to none. Any number of orbitals is like incredible, it's so much better than 1 in more ways than you imagine. But the reason I'm not taking it immediately is because if we fight the Fallen on the second boss, then I will reroll it. Because that would mean that I get a Devil Room item instead of a Boss Room item. Because on XL floors, the pool of the bosses, both of them, is based on the pool of the second boss. Which means that if you fight a Horseman second, you can reroll your first boss's item to a cube of meat, get 2 cubes of meat for 1 Horseman, essentially. Or in this case, what I'm hoping for is, if we fight the Fallen, you can reroll your anything into a Devil Room item. So there's our habit, which means that every time we get hit, we get 3 ticks of charge for our spacebar item, which means that any 2 hits, we have a full charge for our spacebar item. So we're set as far as getting as many rerolls as possible goes. Well, not quite. We don't have infinite rerolls, but if we pick up Scapular, then we will. And what I'm hoping for is an Angel Room with Scapular in it. And Scapular is like the most common Angel Room item, for sure. So I don't think that's an unlikely thing to ask for. We haven't taken a deal with the devil, so we're still in that territory for Angel Rooms. I'd consider this a reasonable plan. Here's our second item room, which is excellent. Normal challenge room, I don't actually have the health for it, but you should check it, but it's not necessarily necessary. Okay, touch this. I'm going to leave that fire for now, because that's, you know, something to damage myself with to get more rerolls. Man, people really got on my case about that last time when I had the habit, and I was like, oh, there's nothing to damage myself with as I was destroying fires. You gotta listen, I said, like, right around then, I need to stop destroying all the fires. I know I do it. It's a reflex. It's something that I just do naturally, and I know I need to change it when I have the habit. And everyone's still getting on my case. That's fine, though. Whatever, you know. People want to see optimal play. Optimal play ain't my thing. I'm not going to let it bother me or anything. I'm just saying. Just here to play, in general. Okay, so that's a reroll for us. So I'll reroll Tammy's head because it's closer, I guess. It doesn't really matter what I'm rerolling yet, because either way I am. I'm just rerolling for an item room item. Pills, well, maybe they're good. I could use this to get infinite pills, but that's not luck up, so, I mean, maybe there's a luck up laying around. I don't know. But I don't really want to spend the time. People got upset about that as well. Okay, so that's totally a worthwhile use of a bomb if I didn't already have 33 cents. I am going to use a key here for 3 more cents, so that wasn't worth it either. I guess we're probably not getting a reroll unless we use fire. There's 1 full heart laying around in 1 room, and I don't know how much is in that boss room. There might actually be none, because I think I picked it up. It was a half heart, right? So let's see who we're fighting. Whom we're fighting, if you prefer. Fistula, so we're just going to take the cube of meat. Even if we take damage and get another reroll, I'll just use that on one of the 3 item room items that we're rerolling right now. So that's all good with me. Cube of meat, something that I'm happy to take. I value the cube of meat a lot. I would like more tears. Maybe this boss will indulge me in that. Devil room, please. No devil room. Hey, it did. So Squeezy is, oh, dang it. Alright, we're going to leave those. It's, fire rate up, tears up. They're the same thing. Which is how often we fire tears. We shoot a lot more tears now, relatively. I didn't want that soul heart, though, because now I'm going to damage myself on fire. And that means that I'm going to lose it. But the other 2 will stay around, so that's good. Oh yeah, and 2 soul hearts, so that's, I mean, it's pretty good. I'll just be re-rolling in this item room for now, since it's the closest to the fire that I left. Which is good. Good with me. Let's see what's in the challenge room, because maybe I want it. Growth hormones would be nice. Just a regular chest. Not really necessary at all. I have plenty of resources. I guess I only have 1 key, but that's okay. Ghost baby. Nah. I'll go a few more. Lucky foot. Yes. Now. This is a fun place we found ourselves in now. What we know is that we have Lucky Foot. Pills cannot be bad. They can only be, you know, neutral or good. We have Mom's bottle of pills and at least a little bit of health laying around. And 2 soul hearts, so I'm not, like, super worried if I go too low. Let's get a few pills and see what happens, just because. This could be really good. Don't know this pill. Health up, awesome. I'm really just hoping for the bad trip pill to show up again. There we go, so now we can get that even more. Use it for full health. And as long as we can keep getting that pill, we can do this as much as we possibly desire. And again, there's soul hearts sitting around, and there are things like that. And of course, if we get some extra bad trip pills laying around, I just want to see all the pills in the rotation, and then I'm going to use this bad trip business to get as many rerolls as possible, like infinity of them, ideally. But, you know, it's a lot of rerolls as long as we can keep getting bad trip. So telepills, no thank you. Don't know this pill. So let's see what it does. Full health. Okay, so that's 2 pills that we can be using for full health. That's awesome. So this is a lot of rerolls that we're going to get, especially if we keep getting full health pills. Telepills doesn't really appeal to me. Okay, so now what are you? Health up again. Alright, what do we get? Health up again. Do this, then use full health, then do it again. For question marks, tears up, that's awesome. So I guess I can farm for some tears and stuff. More health up. So, you know, this is essentially what people wanted me to do, and this time, I'm doing it as much for me as for you, because this time, I have the potential for really great things. I did kind of want the bombs are key, actually, just due to the fact that I can have more keys that way. Okay, tears up again. So I was complaining about my fire rate, and then, I mean, Squeezy came along, and I was a little alright with it, but still, this is really good. We're about to be firing incredibly quickly with all these tears ups. We've probably maxed out our fire rate already. If we won't get... Okay, there we go. More bad trip. I'd rather have the bad trip holding on to that one than the full health, but it doesn't matter entirely. Because there we go. Use the full health now, and that's another full health. I will go a couple more times. Don't want bombs or key. Another full health. I mean, the more of this we do, the better off we are. I don't think I left any fire in any other room, sadly. So the reason I did that was just to get rid of some pills there. Bad trip again. So right now we have as many rerolls as we can possibly imagine. We're gonna get good items from the item room and the other room there that's closer that I will do first because it's closer. Absolutely. Oh, but we're gonna have to reroll this. That's okay. That's really totally okay, honestly. We've got a lot of rerolls right here in front of us with 4 full healths and a bad trip so far, and then who knows what we get now, another full health. Alright. Let's get one more pill. It's health up. Oh, I forgot about that. So we're going to get to 12 hearts. Yeah, that's the goal here. 12 hearts, and then I'll start using the D6. And, I mean, the more bad trips and full healths, the better. Okay, then. Bombs are key. I'm going to use the 2 bombs or key pills again, just to get rid of them. Keep these bad trips. I don't want to use the telepills because I don't really want to go to the I am error room for any reason. Okay, so that's all good. And that's the last health up that we need. So now I will take my bad trip pill and I will go grab my D6, and then I will come back and start the process re-rolling the pill bottle that we just used up. There's no luck up in the rotation, so no all teeth this run. But that was pretty good, I'm going to say. I'm definitely satisfied with the way things are going. Unfortunately, now the backtracking begins, and that's when things get less and less fun. But it's worth it, because we're going to get amazing things like Max's head, or, you know, something like that. I wish I could just move the item into here, because, you know, having a pedestal right here would be really nice. It's tough navigating these countless pills. Okay, so let's just see what we get the first reroll. Maybe it'll be great right away. Harlequin Baby is a good familiar, but when I have this kind of situation, I don't settle for familiars. Familiars are just, yeah, they're good, but look at me, look at me. Okay, let's do this carefully. That's 1 full health. 12 hearts, though. I don't see what more I could ask for. And I'm going to use all of them if I can, because I'd love to maximize things. If we can, you know, I have so many full healths and I can't take them all with me. Kamikaze is a good item. It straight up is a good item. Let's use it to see if we find the secret room. Let's move down a little. Okay, I'm going to be confident that it's not there, and it's not here either. So I'm not going to go around and find the secret room for sure. I just wanted to check the immediate vicinity and see if it was right there, because then, you know. So, back to the grind once again. God, there are so many sources of full health right now. We have 7 sources of full health and 12 hearts. 7 times 12 is like 84 or something. Yeah, it's 84. So, we have 42 rerolls, just by dividing by 2, of course. Actually, we have a few less, because each time we can't use all of our health, we have to stick with a half heart so that we can recover. So we have, well, what, if there are 7 pills, that's 7 less, so we have 4 less, 38. We have a lot of rerolls. That's still the moral of the story. Poison bombs is good, especially because it gives us more bombs, but again, in this situation, I'm not settling for anything less than perfect items unless I actually run out of rerolls right now. So that's just going to happen. Okay. Magic Mushroom would be the most preferable thing. That's also a full health, so I wouldn't take it until the end of things, I guess. Quarter, 25 cents. No, thank you. Yeah, I guess I'd want that after I was done rerolling, but the speed up would be nice for the backtracking. Oh well. We've got what we've got. Did I really not leave like anything else that could damage me? Because that would be really nice if I had. But I don't want to explore, waste time. But I feel like I probably did not leave anything. Okay, not mulligan, infestation, no thank you. Ah, my fire rate's good at least. I have a high tiers, I have 12 health. I could have gone for more than 12 health, but note that those aren't fillable health. Those are just health that we can trade to the devil. And I'm not concerned about whether or not I have 12 health. I kind of prefer having 11 health or less, because then I can actually see my soul hearts. I can see when they're gone. Lard, 2 health up, speed down, only fills a half of a heart. Not worth it when I have 12 health. And kind of low speed. I think that at that point I would feel uncomfortable with my speed and I would want more if I took that. And the fact that it's just completely unnecessary, because I already have all the health I need, no is the answer. So this is we're in for the long haul. Think of how long we've been at this for just our first bad trip pill. We haven't, well, I guess, second, sort of. This is going to be a long time. But it is worth it with all of this, and as we clear out the pills, this is going to get a little easier to navigate this particular room. Nothing to reroll in the boss rooms. That's okay, it's not close. I honestly kind of really want to speed up, though, right now. Celtic Cross is good, but no thank you. Oh goodness, this is an adventure. A real adventure. Alright, it's not convenient to go through there. It's not a big deal whether I use the bad trips or the full health first. It's, they're largely the same thing. Okay. Good item, magic mushroom, miter. Yeah, I'll take it. The reason I don't want to take it or didn't want to take it and took it anyway, is because I have a lot of health. It's not going to make a huge impact. It could, but I have a lot of health, and I can get good damage things, and then now I'm doing a ton of backtracking just to get to that second item room. Of course, I could use the sacrifice room, but that'd be twice as much damage to me. Not worth it. There's nothing else for me to use all of this, all these pills on, though, and it's kind of wasteful. I spent all that time using the pills, the pill bottle, to get all these pills so that I could get as many rerolls as my heart could possibly handle. Did I not leave fire in here? It would be really convenient if I did. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Why would I ever do such a thing? That's just not something that I do, man. Didn't leave it here. Either PhD pills become good, but we already have the lucky foot. We'd win more from blood donation machines, always 1 more coin. But no, that's not. It's also 2 red hearts of recovery, but guess what? I've got like 7 full health pills. So sadly, not a first item reroll that we just take. By the way, the miter increases. Well, it doesn't increase actually. It's an extra 50% chance, like a consecutive chance to go with our 10% one, that any non-specific red heart drop is instead a soul heart drop. So that's pretty nice. Of course, putting our chance over 50% total, which means that we're more likely to get soul hearts than not when we have non-specific heart drops that we're talking about. So that's cool. Oh boy. And what would I like to see besides Magic Mushroom and Max's Head? Magic Mushroom and Max's Head are like the 2 things I want the most. Tough Love would be fun just because, yeah, there are no luck ups, but I can still get, I can still fire cool teeth. Teeth are always fun. Mr. Boom. Well, I guess I'll use it in here to check for the secret room, because, maybe it's right here. It's not, but can't say I didn't try. Okay. So much backtracking. So much of it. What could we... This is a full heart. I'm just going to grab it now because, yeah, I have all these full health pills. It's not a huge concern. And either way, whether I take it now or whether I take it after I've used all of the full health pills, it's still 1 more reroll, regardless of when I use it. So it's just kind of... May as well do it now because it's here. It wasn't really that out of the way. Okay. Another reroll here. And I mean, this is one way to get near infinite rerolls. If I can't do this in 38 rerolls, of course, now it's more like 30, I guess. If I can't do it in 38 rerolls, or however many are left, well, we're going to be able to do it pretty much immediately on the next 2 floors, when you think about it. And of course, now that I actually have the habit, I will be leaving fire around, at least, you know, 1 fire every so often. Then I can either destroy them at the end of the floor or not, because I just forget or don't want to go backtracking as much. Spider butt, no thank you. Okay, the backtracking continues. I mean, I should have planned ahead since I was planning on getting the habit throughout the floor. I was definitely, like, pandering for it, essentially. I was very much intending that to happen, and I could have left a fire in a very convenient location there when those 2 rooms were right next to each other, and both of them had fire. But, well, it's a little late for that. If I could go back in time, I would do it. I would do it. Don't doubt it. So again, we're not using the bad trip yet, and it's okay. We don't have to like do anything silly with extra backtracking for this. It's just better to use that last half heart to get as much as possible out of everything. But I would very much like to just kind of be on my way, get a good item, and then leave, even if I have all of these full health pills that I can't take with me and can't use. I would just like to get this over with. And then see, I mean, sadly we can't get all of these pills again later because I used the pill bottle. Shoop-de-whoop, we're getting a bunch of spacebar items, but I mean, at least that means we won't be seeing them later. So I'm happy with that. Still, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we can't get all of these pills again, so we can't set this situation up. We need to find Scapular if we want infinite rerolls beyond this point. So it's a little sad, and that's kind of one reason I'd like to use all of them, but straight up it would take me an hour doing all of this backtracking to use all of those pills to reroll items as much as I want to, which just, I don't want to do that at the same time as I want to do it. It's just kind of ridiculous. Oh no, I dropped the bad trip pill for another bad trip pill. Oh no, okay. So there's another reroll, back to pretty much full health. High rate of fire, this is going to be fun once I get something really good. I just have to get something really good, and then suddenly, amazing. And the 1.5 times damage multiplier would be pretty huge. So I will absolutely hope for that the most, probably. I don't really want Mom's knife. I can do much better with this kind of setup. God, teleport. I could try to do the thing where you use teleport and then grab your item again. But if I messed up, I'd have to do all that extra backtracking. It can't take me anywhere useful. I've already done everything. Could take me to the challenge room, I guess, which would be moderately useful. I really wish I didn't take the miter. It's totally not necessary. It's a good item, though, and it's early enough in the game that it'll still have a pretty good impact. But I don't know. I'd have to be doing this item room anyway, so it's not like I would have saved myself anything. I still would have to do this. But I hope it gives me an item soon, even if it's wasteful of all of these pills. If it's a good item, it's a good item. I'm not going to say no. Okay, I mean, at least for now, well, no, not for now, for the rest of the run most likely, I can knowingly just forego any tears ups because I have max fire rate. I can forgo health ups for the most part. I can just kind of skip a lot of things and start re-rolling for craziness. Poison Touch is good, but it's also a speed down, and I don't want that right now, and I can do a lot better. Contact damage is significant and great, as is poison damage is great, but it's not. It's something we can get later very easily, especially in the chest, which I would expect this to be a chest run, if I had to just be, quite honest about it. I've set myself up pretty well for being prepared for the chest. And, I mean, that's just for now. I'm going to get much stronger, much stronger. But I imagine this is incredibly boring to watch, but it's part of the process. This is now a breaking run, if it wasn't already, like, 15 minutes ago when this started. But it's definitely a breaking run now. And the thing I like doing breaking runs, and like each time I try to do something different about the breaking than the last one. like I try to add some layer or do something more unique or exciting or whatever. And this time I did add something, for sure. Sacrificial Dagger is good. It's good. And by the way, it can block tears, but apparently it doesn't have to. So everyone's right. Everyone's right, okay? No more arguing. Everyone is right. Let's be happy with it. And as much as I like it, again, I can do better. I can do a lot better. Magic Mushroom, just stop making me go through all of this effort. I'm going all the way across the whole floor, every reroll, just for you. Come on, give me that. Okay. Once more with feeling. With feeling. See, this is why I can't plan for breaking runs. I can't stream every single run that I do as the character Isaac either. It's a little bit ridiculous, but I like streaming breaking runs when possible. Of course, I can't control when a breaking run happens, because it's just whether or not I get the right items. But I like streaming them because there's just, I can talk to the chat. Now I could get infinite cards if I wanted. Oh look, a sun card, it's another full health. I'll certainly take the sun card over any of the full health pills if I'm leaving. So don't worry about that. What I don't want to get is the D20. That would really suck. That would really suck. Because then I'd have to refresh the pool to get it again, and I would love to break the game using it. But I wouldn't touch it so that I could still see it again. But yeah, I wouldn't want to see it now. I would love to see it on Depths 2, where hopefully we get an arcade. We've got plenty of money. All that stuff. Because, you know, then Depths 2 has to be the floor. Depths 2 is always the floor. But, geez, I completely forgot about the D20 until now. And since I started talking about it, the game's probably going to be like, hey, you know, that would be pretty funny if we did exactly what you didn't want us to do. Didn't want me to do, I guess, because the game is not an us kind of entity. So, yeah, let's get it on. Do something right now. Magic Mushroom, please. Pad. We're getting through spacebar items at an astonishing rate. So at least, at some point, we're pretty much just going to be seeing passive items no matter what. That's a little while away. There are a lot of spacebar items in the game, but like we're getting a lot of them out. So hopefully soon we'll be seeing the items we want to see. Of course, I would take Mom's Eye or Loki's Horns just right away, due to the fact that they're part of the fun setups that I like to have. Sadly, there was no range uphill or anything, so my reflection would be fun, but kind of also really difficult to use. With all of the full health ability I have right now, though, it might not be a big deal, and it would just be so much fun that I'd have to. Because I could have like a huge flurry, especially if I got Mom's Eye and Loki's Horns. I could have a huge flurry from all four directions, and that would be amazing. That's like, maybe that's my goal right now, I think. I think that is the setup I want to get this run. And that means like no Polyphemus, no none of that. If we could get Sacred Heart with it, yes. Oh my god, think of this. Sacred Heart, always 4 direction shots, incredibly high rate of fire. Oh man, oh man. Like, oh. I don't even, I'm out of words because of how amazing that would be. Like, it's just mind-boggling. Whew. Think of how slowly these pills are going, by the way. These pills are just so slow. I don't have bombs or anything, which would of course be wasteful when I have fire, because fire does half as much as bombs, and I don't have the wafer. I would take the wafer, though. Because, I mean, geez, with the wafer, set. This run, I mean, I'm already not going to lose this run, I'd expect. But with the wafer, it would be difficult to lose. Like, right now, it's possible I could go to the chest with 12 hearts and, you know, lose it slowly and stuff. But with the wafer, 24 health from 12 hearts guaranteed? That's tough. That's tough to lose when you have the kind of setup that I'm probably going to have by the chest. So I hope that we get something awesome out of this. Okay, just give me an item right now. Sack of pennies. No, stop it. I know you're holding out on me. This is the power of special items, though, by the way, because by taking the special items that I have, we're increasing the chance that a special item just doesn't appear I don't know how many I have, but it's got to be like 3 or 4. So we're probably up around 75% that we just don't get a special item. So, I mean, I did this to myself. But at the same time, how am I supposed to say no to some of these items? I could have just waited to pick them up, which is something that a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot of people, but some people are like, hey, you should wait to pick up your special items so that you can get more special items more easily, and then pick them all up at the end of the floor. And yes, that is an excellent strategy, but I don't play optimally in that way. That's just not something that I'm interested in waiting on, because I like picking up my items right away, getting my advantages and things. So it's a good strategy, and if you really want to maximize your success, yeah, I'd recommend that. Do it, totally. But it's not for me. So, now, forget me now. Okay, I'm not going to touch it because I want to see it again later on the chest, probably. Which is sad. I'd love to be able to use it, but you can't do the same thing you can with telepills, where you walk into like an item or something as you use it, and thus keep your item and still teleport, or in this case, replay the floor. But yeah, I want to keep the D6 longer than that. Of course, with the habit, you can't really drop the D6. You just can't do that. That's not something you do. Unless it's to use another item to break the game and then take your D6 back soon. Of course, that's not my situation right now, so it's not happening. And you're thinking, hey, you should just use the D20 in that room where you've got all the pills. But yeah, those are all my full health pills. Think about it. Then I wouldn't have infinite rerolls anymore. And they're not infinite. They're just very vast in quantity. Well, let's do it. Let's do this right now. Good item. Please, no whammies. Flight and speed up would be really nice. Lord of the Pit, I'm calling for you. Spelunker hat, no thank you. Oh man, I really want to settle for an item, but it's just something I can't do right now. I can't do it. The breaking compels me to get exactly something that I want. And again, order doesn't matter. I'll get them all eventually. Ideally, at least. I would love to be able to stick around with a full health pill for a while. What am I doing? What am I doing? So, yeah, it compels me. I have to do it. Maybe this reroll will be the one. The reroll of great rerolls. Maybe. At the same time, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, man. I wasn't planning on having a 2-hour run in this recording session, because, of course, this recording session is before I need to get really far ahead so that I can not worry about uploads while I'm on vacation for, like, a day, literally. But still, I'm getting like 3 days of videos done, or 4 days for one series. So it's, actually I'm getting like 4 days for both. It's whatever. This is not what was planned as far as things were going. I was just going to have a casual Isaac run, you know, see if something interesting happened or not, and just, you know, probably reroll lots of stuff and have fun. But, then this happened, and then I, well, you know. Still, there's breaking potential later. Provided we don't see the D20 now, it'll be really convenient. I wouldn't want to crash the game before the chest, because it's not fun until the chest to crash the game. Then it's just like, oh, think of what could have been here. I could have done so much more, and could have been amazing. But I mean, if the game's going to crash instead of refreshing the pools, because that's when it crashes, when it's supposed to refresh the pools. Sometimes it just doesn't. If the game's going to crash, I don't want it early. I want it really late, and I could make the game crash if it's going to. Probably, well, not right now. There are a lot more items than just 30-something. But I can make the game crash very soon. I could do it really early. It would be not the most difficult thing in the world, but I just, you know, I think that that's kind of disappointing. If you've beaten the chest, you know, all the rooms and things, and then you crash the game, that's true victory, I'd say. Because it's like, yeah, I beat everything that I could, and I got, you know, all the items that I wanted. Game just couldn't handle me. Like, I defeated everything it threw at me. I even defeated its engine. That's a victory. But defeating the engine, as I've now deemed it, so early, like if I crash the game on this floor. Oops, no, I want to use this before picking that up. If I crash the game on this floor, there was so much more that I could have beaten, or potentially the game could have beaten me with. So it's like a sort of victory, but it's just it's not fully there. And just my thinking here. So how are you guys doing? It's amazing that I'm still talking at this point. It's just like, what more is there to say? That's the problem when you have no stream in this long of a run. We're already at 50 minutes, which is like my average video length, and I'm on Caves XL still. Yum heart, touch it. And yeah, I know, it's one more reroll. I can grab it when I get back. Don't worry, I'll do it. Just for the optimization of my reroll process. Just for you guys. I'm sure you're all like, no, please stop. Just don't keep rerolling. It's so tedious. And I'm like, well, can't do that. Just cannot do that. Okay. And now, maybe this will be the reroll. Maybe this will be the one. We already checked the challenge room. I was going to say we should do that before I have to go through a whole nother rotation. But no, I did it. It's okay. The world is safe. We've checked it. I can't wait to use this high rate of fire with whatever setup we get. I mean, come on. How hard is it to give me one of like 8 items that I'm after right now? It's not like a tiny amount, and I'd take a lot more than 8. But there are like some specific ones that I'm like, I'm deciding that this one is the item that I'm getting. If not now, later. And you could just give it to me now. Spare us both. So we use this, get back to the full health, and then reroll for the relic. I'm going to have enough soul hearts from the miter. And you're like, no, it's a good item, just take it. Can't do it. I can't do it. There's so many full health pills that I can use right now. Okay. You know what? I'm going to get lazy about it. I'm going to use half as many rerolls as I could be. And I'm going to use the sacrifice room. I can't handle this. I can't do it. Okay. Even if it pays out earlier, whatever. I'll be fine. Just note that I can't play it down to half of a heart. I have to be playing for a full heart at this point. 10 bombs, not bad, but it's okay. So we're having the number of rerolls just for the sake of convenience, and that's not something that I necessarily approve of, but skeleton key. I will do it just so I can leave. So now let's play the sacrifice room just to be totally right about this and leaving all these full health pills behind. There we go. Get something, get chest, get a speed up. No! No! Oh, man. Well, we're going to continue re-rolling this now. Mom's knife. Nope. Already determined that I'm not taking that. Mutant spider. No thank you. Full health. Do this again. Bobby bomb. No thank you. Monster Manuel. No thank you. By the way, someone asked a while ago whether or not one of the littler chests that comes out of a chest could give you an item. Now we know for sure it absolutely can. Woman mishap, no thank you. So I'm just gonna do this as much as I have to get a good item. By the way, if I had gotten the Book of Shadows before coming to the sacrifice room, then it would have allowed me to get a free item guaranteed. Because if you go on to the spikes with invincibility, then you are all set. It'll just give you something after a little bit. But you can't get 2 drops from the same sacrifice room, so yeah. I picked up the Halo Flies, which will give me 2 orbital flies. Those will block enemy tiers damage. Fly-type enemies only. Cube of Meat damages all enemies, which is nice. I'm not going to use the Sun for my recovery. I'm going to use one of those full health pills, and then I can finally leave this floor, and sadly the D20 appeared. That was a really sad moment. So that means that chances are that we are not going to get to break the game with the D20. But I didn't touch it, so it can still appear again if, you know, the game doesn't crash instead of refreshing. So there's full health, and onwards. I could use the telepills to try and get to the I'm Error room, but I'm not doing it. So I don't have any of the tier effects I want yet. I want My Reflection, Loki's Horns, Mom's Eye. I think those are the 3 main ones. Then I just want a bunch of damage. You know, damage is all I need. But finally, on to the depths. 54 minutes in, I spent about a half hour there. Could have gone longer. I could have gone much longer. But it wasn't necessary. Okay. Still no devil room or anything, of course. Oh yeah, 2 soul hearts. Hey, look at that. I'm gonna take a drink of water now, if you'll excuse me. Alright. Necropolis 1, no XL floor. That's good because we can definitely go to the shop. This is a library. Oh, this is a library. Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I just destroyed the fire. I know I shouldn't have done that. So that means that we can get a double item room out of this because we'll reroll all the books with ease for sure. I'm not afraid to use my sun card to just recover so I can keep rerolling. That's not a big deal for me. 3 orbital is blocking a lot of tiers, by the way. By the way, this is a reroll room. Oops, I took 2 hits. It's not worth it yet, but I'm doing it anyway. Get all the books out of the pool. You have to touch them in the library. You can't just see them. It's another sun card. Oh my god. And then you get item room items. So, I won't do it yet. I'll get back to it. I'll do it later. But it will happen. There's our item room. Hopefully a good one. With an extra sun card, I kind of... Oops. Shouldn't have taken that. Fire. Fire. Okay. Polyphemus is actually something we don't want right now. Like I said, this run's going to be Polyphemus free. And yes, I'm going to just do it now with the extra sun card. And I'm going to leave one of the fires here so that it's super convenient for both rooms, honestly. It's only a couple rooms away. This is nothing like it was on the previous floor. So yes, I'm going to be wasteful of all of my potential rerolls and resources for now. And just grab something now. I want instant gratification here. Okay, Dead Sea Scrolls. Not going to use it. It could be beneficial. It could be not detrimental at least, but no thanks. Speed up, no range up, even though it says so. Bomb bag, no thanks. Guardian Angel, yes. Orbital that also damages any enemy, like the Cube of Meat. And it's also... What does it do? Blocks tiers, of course. It causes everything to orbit faster. Yeah, I will use the Book of Revelations on this floor, which means we'll fight a horseman and get a Cube of Meat. So that's going to be our second Cube of Meat. The last Cube of Meat that I actually want. And like I said before, it's not the right decision, but it's the decision I'm making because I just want to get things done as fast as possible. Book of Belial is +2 damage for a room. Does not stack with itself if you use it with a habit. And that should maybe be our last book. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure. And yes, don't want either of these, but of course we use the poop and blow it up just in case. We don't blow it up, we shoot it. Just in case it's really great. And this time the backtracking is much more convenient. Thank goodness. Only a couple rooms to go between. Okay, neither of these are any good. I mean, actually the bra is good, but it's not the D6, so... If I refer to, in this situation, any spacebar item as not good, it might be good. It's just not as good as the D6, as pretty much nothing is. Scapular. Infinite rerolls. There it is. So we are in really good shape now. Of course, this means that I have to trust that Scapular activates, which I do. It does. It will. It'll be fine. Little Chad, no thank you. So what I'm going to do is take damage and then do it again. See? It's there. Okay. Thin Odd Mushroom would just be a damage down. We already have the fire rate. Okay, we use this. And you see that the aura disappeared, which is how we know that Scapular activated. Crack the Sky. Beams of Light. So yeah, infinite rerolls. This is great. We have infinite uses of our D6. And, whatever item we want, it's ours. It is ours. And I'll take whichever one of the things I want that happens first. Demon Baby? Nope. Like I said, when I can break the game, familiars are not worth it. They're just not good enough. Okay. Parasite. Yeah, I'll take the Parasite. I'll use the Sun card now. Because we have the extra one. So Parasite, of course, makes it so that when we hit things with our tiers, they split into 2 other tiers. And this is going to be really fun with the setup. If we get another library, that would be excellent. And it's also something that I could happily settle for, to have fun tiers and still continue the run. Next floor, hey, maybe we get another library. That would be excellent. Or just, any old thing. It doesn't really matter if I go to the boss immediately, honestly. I mean, it kind of does. But at the same time... We won't have infinite rerolls in the Devil Room under any circumstances, but I can get as many rerolls. Like, I can get a ton of rerolls. We can probably clear the Devil Room pool without issue, if we desire. Oh! Excuse me, I tried to warn you, but there was no time. I couldn't do it. Item or secret room contains greed. Oh, God. Daddy Longlegs makes greed farming difficult. I'm not going to do it. Maybe I'll do it later, but it's just not necessary right now. So we have a reroll, and we don't have something to reroll. That's fine. I'll go to the shop. We know greed isn't in the shop. So that's cool, you know? Yeah, it was wasteful to go that way, but, like, infinite rerolls in most situations. The only situation is when we have a room that we can't get back into conveniently. Health up. Well, that's another that we can trade to the devil. By the way, if we do get an angel room on this floor, which I'm hoping for, and it's, 50% chance, it's not unlikely, I can almost definitely get Sacred Heart. Just don't destroy the fire, and we're good. I don't need the Eternal Heart. It's just going to be an extra little bit of damage that I can take. I don't need the health up, though, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave the fire for now. Nah, there's going to be a fire in the shop. Oh, good, a key. I needed that. I'm going to use my last bomb on this chest, because, chests are good. Oh well, 4 cents still. It's not bad. Candle, yeah, Oh, okay, I will take the compass. Can destroy this fire, can buy this key, more importantly, buy the bomb. And be on the way. So the compass shows us the general location of all the icon rooms on the floor, without showing us how to get to them, so, we see them floating in space, we don't see the map around them. Which is useful. I'm gonna head to the boss room now. I was willing to reroll that a bunch of times. I could have gotten something from the item room if I just kept rerolling there. And infinite rerolls means it's not, it's not a big deal. I could have gotten, again, whatever item I wanted in that shop. Because shops don't go to undefined, I don't believe. Only boss rooms and secret rooms go to undefined. High Priestess. I'll just use this in the next room. Darn it. Oh well. I didn't really think that I needed it to succeed here. So yeah, I could have gotten whatever from the shop, but I like the compass, and I don't need to be in a hurry about my items. There are a lot of places to get items left in the game, in the run, in whatever you want to look at. So it's not a huge deal. Compass is worth having. So then I can know if there's a library right away, and then I can beeline for that. I can know other things. We're fighting war because I guaranteed that earlier by using the Book of Revelations. It could have been Conquest instead, but we still would have gotten a cube of meat, even though Conquest doesn't normally drop a cube of meat. So, miraculously, war just has shot like 3 tiers between that. No devil room, sadly. We can't reroll the cube of meat, and I'm done here. I could check... Yeah, I'll check the challenge room because it's a good idea, because it could have, growth hormones or something like that in it. I would like growth hormones. We already have skeleton key. I just want a damage up right now. I only have 1 damage up so far. I think. Nope, just a chest. I'm not going to finish the floor. I'm just going to leave. An hour 3 so far. Well, let's see what happens on the next floor. Library, please. Library, please. Because that would complete my life right now. I'm really sad about that no devil room, though. No library, we have an arcade. See, this would have been the perfect floor had the D20 not appeared when it did. Because the D20, of course, would have allowed us to break the game in the arcade very, very easily. Get any number of items as many items as we had the patience to spawn. And then I could have easily crashed the game. Cancer subtracts 2 from my fire rate delay. Sorry, you can hear my voice is changing. I guess that it's like, hey, you should stop doing commentary. Anyway, it subtracts 2 from our fire rate delay, which is usually around a 1.5 times tiers multiplier. Technically, this is worth it. We didn't go negative for it. So yeah, it's significant fire rate right now. I would love if in the shop we can get the purse, but we can't because I already re-rolled it, and it's only in the pool once, sadly. So we don't have that opportunity. Okay. See what we get in our item room. Odd mushroom for a damage up. I'm not one to say no to damage ups, honestly. And, I mean, the arcade, yeah, it's a good thing to have, but when I don't have anything to reroll, do I want to take the time? I do need to go to the shop, though. And maybe in the shop, I'll take the time to break the game to the point of rerolling into item room items and getting something really good. Sadly, Cancer is just not going to be a thing I can keep as much as I would like to. Because I'm taking this run to the chest. This run is going to the chest. So I can't keep this insane rate of fire. And that would be really fun once I have Loki's Horns and Mom's Eye. So a lot of people were telling me that I can get to that, but if you place the bomb here, this will be a corner. I can't get through a corner. I wish they were correct, but you can't get to the corner there. You can't get through the corner. You can't get to the middle. So I couldn't get whatever's in the middle. In that case, a soul heart. Yeah, the parasite is really increasing my damage, because I mean, essentially you can double or sometimes triple depending on how well you can position your shots and how big the enemy's hitbox is. You can just get extra stuff. Ladder, no thanks. Oh, okay, we're good. Coin purse, not necessary. Okay, so let's just keep going. Treasure map. Yeah. Yeah. I'll buy the soul heart too. So now we have the full map each floor, except the top secret room. It does show us the secret room. So I'll go to the secret room and see what's up in there. Maybe there's something to reroll, maybe there's not. Hey, who knows? My rate of fire is so crazy. 9 cents. You know, no complaints about 9 cents. So I still have no teleport, which is why I'm going to continue on. And maybe there's something that I want in the challenge room. Not unheard of. So I would love to get an item in there, or reroll until I get an item that I want in there. Mostly what I want from it is growth hormone. Speed up and damage up are two things that I desire right now. I actually want the speed up. But I want to teleport most of all. Okay, beggar, you're something to reroll. I like you. You're appealing to me. Keys are not really necessary, but I'll take them. Oh, yeah. I guess that's what you think is funny. That's fine. Well, he's the key giver, I'll tell you that. He has the keys to the city. All of them. Every single one. Wiggle worm. So much fun, I can't say no. So now our tiers do the little S business. This is making us have a fun tier effect, for sure. 10 cents, okay. Is there an item in here? Yes. It's not growth hormones yet. I'm going to make it into growth hormones. And just because this is right here, I'm going to be wasteful. Unfortunately, I can't get in there right now without using the sun. So, I mean, no matter what, however I damage myself, unless I can do it inside of there, I'm stuck with it. But let's see if we can get a full health somewhere. Potentially. Can't get to that soul heart. Let's use the scent to get in here. Let's play this for a little bit. Because it can drop pills, and, you know, 2 of our pills can be full health. Well, not for now, but one of them can for sure. Oh, look, it's full health. I'm going to use it now. You're thinking you should play the blood donation machine, but I want to use that for rerolls if at all possible. I mean, it's probably not. And chances are I'm going to have to waste this sun card to try and reroll in there, just for growth hormones. But, I mean, I do want growth hormones pretty bad. There are also health ups which are useless because I have 13 hearts right now. Of course, those hearts do not fill, remember. Maybe it'll give it to me right away. 10 bombs. Much as I might like to. Let's go to the arcade, see if we can get a full heart drop from the skull game. I really wish we hadn't gotten rid of the D20. Like, it's still got the potential to show up again, but it's more than I can really do right now. So, full heart from you, preferably. Of course, the blood donation machine might not even pay out soon enough. Or it might pay out too soon, that is. Sorry. Okay. I just need you to drop health for me. That's really all I want from you. If you drop Skitol, I will reroll it. I don't need it. I'm not really scared of flies, is kind of the moral of the story. So if I get it, it's something to reroll, and that's pretty useful, I guess. Oh, come on. But, you know, then it's easier to reroll that than in the challenge room, because I need to waste full health for that. Come on, just give me the heart that I need. Now go back and reroll. Or give me Skitol. Just, I want to reroll something. That's all I want to do. All I want to do with my life is reroll. Of course, I could get a blood bag, but it's pretty much worthless at this point. You know, 13 health and all that. That counts. So we can go to the challenge room now. Note that the Eternal Heart will, it'll be a health up if we get to the next floor. It'll count as a half heart that we do have, I believe. Not worth, I mean, I don't need it for anything. So, what do we have? Can we get the reroll I want? That's all I want to know. Health up. No. So back to the grind. The speed and damage would just be so essential, like so helpful right now. There's no way for me to get Mom's Purse, though, sadly. So I can't keep this fire rate no matter how I might like to. God, my insane fire rate is going to feel so slow once I drop Cancer. Because, I mean, it's still going to be insane. It's maxed out and all that. But it's just not something that I can make good use of, sadly. Not as, or, you know, almost half as useful. Oh, just give me the thing. 2 more cents. I mean, I guess I can play you more for health. Please give me this health. Yes! Okay, excellent. Now I can go 2 hearts in debt because of the soul hearts. Gosh darn it. Alright, so now what we do is we start taking full hearts. We can go to 4 hearts below. Actually 5 hearts because it's health up, which is filled, and then 4 hearts of recovery. So we can go to 5 hearts under, which means that I can go down to that other thing. And then we can still take it and have full health for a good grand old time. Oh, darn it. So now I have to, yeah. I mean, not that that's hard or anything, but yeah. It's all planned out right now. Yeah, we don't even have to. Excellent. But I will take the blood bag, even though I don't know if I actually need any more speed up right now. I might be fast enough, because the growth hormones is a pretty fair amount of speed up, honestly. The damage up was what I wanted most, but the speed up was something that I was complaining about a little bit earlier. Still, I guess I'll take the blood bag. It's just that much more that I can trade to the devil. Sadly, we have no teleports. Hey, I don't need that key, actually. I really don't. So with no teleport, that means that I'm probably stuck not going to the devil room, if there is going to be one, or the angel room, of course, which would mean Sacred Heart galore, please. Okay. No curse room on this floor either, so that meant that I couldn't, guess I'll keep playing you. What could you give me that I want? Nah, I just want to blow you up. And you're like, oh no, you didn't play for that money. I didn't need to play for that money. So we're going to be at 13, 14 now, 15 if we get that Eternal Heart to a health up. But yeah, this is going well. There's lots more for me to be getting, and the blood bag was another speed up, like I believe I said. So let's continue on with our lives. Still having infinite rerolls and stuff, but it's just not useful for now. Okay. You're gonna die really quickly because I'm so powerful. That's not a teleport, sadly. I mean, there's really nothing I can do about this whole needing a teleport business. That was really tight dodging. That was pretty well executed, I must say. And this is, I mean, this room's kind of a gear check. If you don't have enough damage or enough of specific things, you're not going to be able to make it out without taking damage. But I did have enough damage output to make it doable. So, you noticed how fast I was completely melting through the boss's health here with my incredible rate of fire. And my damage is not that amazing. It's pretty good, but it's not amazing like it could be. And will be later, hopefully. Once I get the 1.5 times damage multiplier, everything changes. Okay, that's the fight. Could get a health up, or we could reroll for a health up and a shot speed up, and I don't want a shot speed up, so still the health up is not important to me. So sadly we have to lose our rate of fire now. Take our Polaroid so we can go to the chest and be on our way. Library right next to us. That's perfect. That is perfect. So this is 2 more of the items that I desire that are just going to happen. We're just going to get them. Sadly, I don't have a half heart going for me, but I can soon, probably pretty easily, so that I can do the infinite rerolls business. Touch the best friend so that it doesn't appear again, and then reroll both of these. Oh, I don't have a recharge yet. That's fine. I'll get one. I'll get one soon. For now, I will reroll the normal way, as in by just completing rooms to get charges. But believe you me, by the way, we win on the fortune teller machine every single time because we have the lucky foot. But I don't need that. I'm alright. Quite powerful. If there's a blood donation machine somewhere, that's great. That would help me out immensely. Portable slot. I'm just gonna touch it. I don't need to be rerolling bosses or anything. And now I'll just go this way because it's closer. At some point I will have to start damaging myself, but unless I find a half heart, then I'm not in an infinite reroll situation. But hopefully we'll just get 2 items that I want, like, immediately, or soon enough that it doesn't matter if I have infinite rerolls or not. Okay, oh darn, I took damage. Well, you know, that just means that I can reroll after this room instead of the next one. I mean, incidental damage, fine with me. I have plenty of health and a sun card. So the sooner this gives us something good, the sooner I just leave the floor. I want neither of those. Speed up and range up, and familiar. So like I said before, familiars, no thanks. I can do much better on a breaking run. Okay. Yeah. In we go. Easy enough to handle. Almost got hit, but it's not a big deal. After this next room, I will have another recharge. You can thus reroll again. That's how that works. When you have a recharge, you can reroll. At least when you have a D6, like I do right now. It's the best situation to find yourself in. That's a bad trip pill. Alright then. We are in super business. We can go super far damaging ourselves and just recover. So I'm pleased. Neither of those are the items I want. Of course I'll use the bad trip pill before I use the sun card, because the sun card is just vastly more useful. Not that, I mean, it won't show us the full map because we already see the full map now, but it will do 100 damage to every enemy in the room, which is much nicer than, you know, just full health, but it's also full health. Now, of course, you're saying, stop taking the soul hearts. You can use them after you've, you know, finished taking all the damage you want to take. Yeah, I could. If I die and look stupid, well, you told me. Good job, Daddy Longlegs. Just want to check in here, because it's always a good plan. Waste that key. See what is in our here room. I do want to take the bad trip pill to the boss fight, actually, because then... Okay, Blood of the Martyr I want, and that's 1 damage up. Do I want the X-ray vision? I really don't. I can do better. So yeah, I want to take the bad trip pill, actually, because I'm not going to need to do the damage to every enemy in the room. That's just a nice bonus. But I might, if I get a devil room or an angel room, I want to damage myself as much as possible so that I can get whatever item it is I desire. Only blew up 1 rock. I was trying to get it to blow up more. Oh well. So we'll just come back for that sun card later. Yeah, hopefully there's fire. Then I can just do a bunch of rerolls and then get whatever item it is I desire. And I am like +3 hearts right now. So I can trade 3 hearts without seeing any difference in my health. And there will be literally no difference. Not just like you can't see it because you lost the health. There's no difference because the health doesn't do anything except trade to the devil. Or Guppy's Paw, of course. 2 more bombs is nice. I like that. Okay, Daddy Longlegs is very powerful. It does kind of mess with breaking, though, honestly. I didn't know this was going to be a breaking run when I picked it up, though. I can say that much for sure. And after this room, I will get another D6 charge, so I'll go reroll that X-ray vision. Just like I said, I have the map, so I don't need that. And it's all in good time. We're gonna get whatever item it is we want. And I will infinite reroll this floor if I have to. Well, I mean, I don't technically have the ability yet, but I might. I'll infinite reroll this floor to the best of my ability. And then whatever. Okay, but maybe just give me an item I want right now. Game Kid. Nope, not the item I want. I'll do the challenge room now just because it's another place to get a charge for our D6. So that's good. Come on, come on. Half heart, perfect. Infinite rerolls are now mine. I'll still complete the floor though first. But yeah, with the half heart, I can now get infinite rerolls, and that's excellent. Because that way I can always get down to Scapular Town. Perfectly. So, yeah, well, I'm ready. We're now getting whatever item it is we first see that we want on this floor. Whichever one. But for now, of course, I will work on the boss and hopefully Devil Room. Or actually, hopefully Angel Room, because Sacred Heart would be lovely. Entirely lovely. Okay, darn that damage. Well, I'm not going to be wasteful of this charge. I'm not. Even if I have infinity of them. I'm not going to be wasteful. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Come on, good item. Mom's Eye, Loki's Horns. Either one. Or my reflection, I would take it. New. Alright then, to the boss. Hopeful Angel Room. For Hopeful Sacred Heart. That would make this run amazing. Of course, I don't have Polyphemus because I like having a high fire rate. I think it's really fun, even if it's not as good against, say, Isaac and Blue Baby. It's just a ton of fun when you have a flurry of tears everywhere. Conquest is going to suck. But hopefully we'll make as quick of work as possible of this boss, which is so far the case. Note that the Daddy Longlegs foot is replaced by Triachnid sometimes. It's just a thing that's there. Okay, no anything. That really sucks. So away, on to our infinite reroll capabilities. So say goodbye to the soul hearts that we've accrued, whichever you prefer. It doesn't matter where I take the damage. I don't think there's anything closer than the room to the left there, yeah. Pretty sure there are no other spikes, so. This is now our location of choice. See what we can get. I would take the wafer as well, since that makes infinite rerolls even easier. Number 1, no, that would just lower my range. That's not worth anything. Let's check if there are any rooms closer. Like you. Yes, okay, you work. Come on. And once we see our red hearts, we'll go grab that half heart so that we can start with business. Spoonbender, fun. Homing Tears is fun. I'll take it. I will take it. Just because, then once I get all of the items I want in the chest or whenever, if it's sooner, maybe we get a library on the next floor as well, then I will be very happy. I'll be able to kind of emulate Sacred Heart without the damage, essentially. So I'm not going to lose health on purpose. Oh, yes I am, because I can reroll the pony, white pony. Are there any spikes anywhere around here? No. So the closest one is like over here a little while yonder, all the way up here. Now I can get the half heart. It's right here. I'll do it now. So infinite rerolls begin, but I will probably just get the pentagram from the boss and then be done. Is there anything else that I want beyond the pentagram? I don't think so. So that's where I will be satisfied. Speed up. No. No, no, no. No, no. Okay. And once we activate Scapular, since we don't have the wafer, we're going to have to leave the room each hit instead. Because it does the full soul heart of damage. Yeah. So that's the worry. But I'll remember. I'll be paying attention for it. Okay, that's the Magic 8 Ball. That's a shot speed up, not a tears up at all, and a tarot card, but I don't need a tarot card. I won't take the bad trip. Remember, I have to go grab that sun card. But not until I'm done. Once I'm done rerolling, then yeah, bad trip ahoy. If I'm down that low, actually I'll just get down that low for the bad trip pill, and then I'll use the sun. Or take the sun. Okay, what will it offer me? Can you just offer me the pentagram quickly so that I don't have to worry? Box is not bad, but, you know, it's not the pentagram. I'm only after damage right now, since I have to be emulating Sacred Heart and Polyphemus and stuff. I want to get as much damage as possible. Yeah. It also would increase our chance of a deal with the devil, but that doesn't matter because I can't earn any more after this floor. And there's no way for me to get there now, unless, of course, Meat's a damage up. It's also a health up. I want the pentagram more. I mean, it's good, but it's not as good, because the health isn't worth anything for me. And the damage is only 0.3 as opposed to 1.0. A whole 1. So that would please me greatly. Okay. Just get it right now. Right now. Just give me the pentagram. Cat of Nine Tails is also a shot speed up, and thus not what I want. Shot speed makes homing worse as well as being bad in general. So I won't take it anymore, ever. I've quit shot speed up. And no, that's why I didn't take stem cells. Because it's a shot speed up as well as the health up. Okay. Maybe this is the item that we get what we want. Not yet. Coin purse, I mean, yes, but no, because I don't have anything else to reroll, so the full healths won't be worth anything. So this is where we activate Scapular, and thus this is where we start worrying about, you know, things. Okay, so watch. Aura's gone, so we have Scapular activated. We go into the room, take damage, leave the room, then go back in and take damage again to keep infinite rerolls going for us, so that Scapular can always activate. Health up? Nope. And no, that's why it's still bad trip instead of full health, because we don't have only half a heart. I will get down to only half a heart at some point so that I can use it. Worry you not. And of course, Polaroid Invincibility activates because we got hit there. So infinite rerolls, still in business, as long as we can keep up this half-heart charade. It's not really a charade, but it's what I've called it. It's too late. Can't do anything now. Another health up. It's probably the last thing we're going to see, just by the way. So be ready for a wait. Okay, grab you, leave, re-enter, which extends my invincibility a little bit, but then we just do it again. No big deal. This will take as much time as it has to. Maybe this will be it, though. That would be nice. Jesus Juice is also a damage up. It's a 0.5 damage up, though, so I'm not going to settle for anything but the best. Anything but the best. Alright, then. Leave and enter. And we play the waiting game, do it again. This is a game of trust, though. I have to trust that Scapular is going to activate. It will, though. If I die, it's not my fault. So we'll accept that. Sadly, there's the pentagram. Okay. So now we just have to take a hit twice in the same room without the business. Yeah. Without leaving the room, so that we can use the bad trip to get to full health. Have to wait 5 seconds for the Polaroid invincibility. And we're good. Full health, and away we go. Grab our Sun card and leave. So we got the 1 damage up from the pentagram. We still have Homing Tears, we have Wiggle Worm, we have Crazy Rate of Fire. Everything is good. Next floor, hopefully another library, and then... yeah, that's about that. Okay. Now we're ready. If we get another library on this next floor, oh man, it's game over. Game over. And then the next floor as well, that'd be even more game over. I mean, I'm probably running out of items soon. Really sad that we couldn't get to an Angel or Devil Room, though, this floor, because I would have gotten some good items. For sure. Have I, like, taken the Pact or anything? I don't think I've taken any Devil Room items. So I think I'm still in Angel Room territory. No library, there's an arcade, there's a Curse Room. I'll go to the Curse Room. It's potential for reroll and stuff. And it's a potential location for us to pick up a chance to get a half heart instead of a full heart. Okay, 1 up to Dad's Key. I'm not going to do this yet. I don't need to do it yet. Because all I'd get like is raw liver. And what do I need raw liver for? I have more than max health. I have enough more than max health that I don't need more health. Yeah, it's full health, so I could reroll to it and then use it to get more rerolls if I find something else to reroll, but it's not at all necessary. Spider Bite would be fun. Spider Bite could be my goal. Let's just see what the Curse Room has for us first, though. Because I will get Sacred Heart if I have the ability. I don't want the Soul Heart this time. I will actually wait this time. Yes, this is worth it. Blow up as many rocks as possible, so increasing the blast radius of the bomb. Because Tinted Rocks can be hidden. Health up, something to reroll. Because I have no use of health up right now. like I just said for that other thing. So what are we getting here? Not an item, but 2 soul hearts. I kind of have to just take the 2 soul hearts. So we lose one of those, but that's okay. Reroll here for Ouija board, which would allow us to shoot through obstacles, but I don't find it necessary. Alright. Let's head to the boss room. It doesn't... Unless we get a judgment card, it doesn't matter if we get a double room in the boss or not, sadly, because it's just going to be a trapdoor to Shoal, which is, of course, not where we're going. Alright. Yeah. I guess I'd rather... I don't really care where I use my rerolls. If I can get to infinite again, I will. Use my sun card, sadly, but 2 of spades doubles my keys. Thank goodness. I was worried for a minute. But yeah, I'll use infinite rerolls if I can, even if that means losing my sun card right now. Just taking the soul hearts at this point. Check in here. $3 bill, so we're in item room territory, but I have to fight for that one, whereas the one way back there, it's free. And by seeing the $3 bill there, that's convenient because it won't show up again. Of course, it's a random tier effect every room, which is kind of, you think, hey, you're going for cool tier effects, why not just take that? Well, nah, I don't want to. There's the Loki's horns. So now every so often we'll fire in all 4 directions. Of course, once we pick up Mom's Eye, we'll fire in all 4 directions every time. Let's just get it happen once. Please? There we go. Those don't seem to wiggle. Yeah, I guess it's time to clear a bit more of the floor, try to reroll in the challenge room, just because it's another item. And at some point I'll probably end up going to the arcade for a half heart so that I can set up infinite rerolls, provided I get a good location. There we go. I should stop taking soul hearts, but it's too late. I've committed to it, and I'm not super worried about things. Oops. Well, that sucks. It doesn't really suck that much. So there's our item. Just going to take damage to reroll it. Black bean, no thank y'all. I'm almost... I mean, now I don't have to go to the challenge room. I can just reroll right there. There's our half heart. So this is excellent. Then we can use the blood donation machine, by the way. So let's... Oh, I accidentally did the positioning right. I'm like, why am I not taking damage? Because I accidentally went to the right place. There's my reflection. Let's get another charge. Go to the challenge room. And we're already out of soul hearts, so that's okay. Oh wait, we can't go to the challenge room right now because I don't have soul hearts. Then I guess it's to the secret room. So my reflection, of course, makes our shots come back at us. So that just means that the more range we get, the better we can actually like use range incredibly well. So that's pretty cool. Spider bite? Not spider bite. Okay, I'll commit to this for a little while. Yeah, I'll take flight. Yeah, I don't need the fire anymore. See if there's anything we can do in here. I'm gonna double play it, even though that means that I'm less likely to get what I want out of things. And for now, I am satisfied. Let's continue clearing the floor. Why did I do... Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. There are no items for me to reroll except in the challenge room that I can't get to without using the sun. And I don't want to use the sun yet. That key was worthless. So if we get a full health pill, I would use that. I mean, that's essentially what the sun is. Oops, almost walked into you. But it's too bad. You know, there are options for full health right now. Oh, took damage. That's unfortunate. Golden key, just what I needed, you know? Okay, I might have to just use the sun on this floor to get to the thing, but nah, I'm not, because there's the potential for good things on the next floor and on the chest. It's not like we need every single item that we can possibly get, so I'm going to try and just not use it as much as possible. Alright, let's just get in there. I mean, I think my damage output's probably fast enough that I don't need to use my only 2 bombs. I mean, not that I'm using them for anything else, but... What is that pill? Why don't I remember? Okay, good job, Daddy Longlegs. You're doing work. I'll find out what that pill is in a minute, I guess. Why don't I remember? Is that my tears up? I think that's my tears up. Which I don't need, but I'd take it if it is. I think that is. Dang it, the one angel room we finally get. That is indeed my tears up. So we finally get an angel room, and it's the one that's trapdoor to Shoal, sadly. Oh, okay, we still blew up the rock. It wasn't the tinted rock. And away we go. Ah, Curse of Darkness, that makes my life really inconvenient. Now I have to explore the whole floor just to find out if it has what I want. Bombs are key? Absolutely not. So now I just have to, like, look for a library. Which I will do. No doubt. Not an item. Death, I'll just use it in the next room. Regardless of what the enemies were. Take my sun card and be on my way. Come on, give me the one. Give me the library. The library, the brary of lies. What's a brary, you might ask? That's a good question, is what I might answer. Okay, so that was the wrong way. For everything. I'll probably fight the boss last, once I'm sure I've explored everything. Let's go down here. Again, bombs are key is not appealing to me. Okay, sense, source, you know? Okay, what are you? The moon teleports us to the secret room. I don't really want to take that chance. I have no idea where it's going to be. It's not necessary, essentially. Yeah, my setup's pretty good right now. Don't want the half heart under any circumstances. There's our boss. So we found that. Don't want to use that yet. Fight it yet, that is. Monstro 2 should be pretty easy. God, I do a lot of damage. You know, it's fun not taking, like, Polyphemus and stuff. Because I can have these setups. Oh my goodness, another sun card. What do you want me to do with this? Eat it? Okay, so now that means that I'm in a really good place. Telepills is a big no-no. Yeah, I'm in a really good place as far as things are concerned. I could use those 2 half hearts that are available for a full heart of recovery, but I won't. So at some point I am going to get tough love, by the way. It's going to happen. Because there just aren't enough items. The game can't stop me. Okay, you damaged me. That's fine. Another bomb is useful. Health up is really not useful, but I'll do it. So I'm thinking there's no library, in which case, that's okay. It's totally okay. But there's still a few chances. Okay, I may as well blow up this tinted rock. I mean, there's no point in waiting, essentially. It's a chest, sure. Which contains a soul heart anyway. Haha! I've bested you, tinted rock. Alright. Wow, an hour 38. It's a long episode. Breaking always is long. I kind of wish I had more range, just so my tears would stay on screen for a lot longer. It'd be a ton of fun. Greed. Maybe something to reroll, actually. No, but I can't say that I didn't try and hope. Come on, give me the room. Give me the room. I just need a library. Okay, I just took damage there like I didn't even worry. I have this extra sun card that I kind of just want to get used. Of course, I also would like to have infinite rerolls in the event that I have to use the library. But I'm not entirely worried, you know? Tears everywhere. Okay, grab the heart. Soul heart. No library. That's okay. Oop, okay. So the sun card that we have, the second one, is close to the boss room, which means, I mean, it's better to just take this sun card in, and if I get hit low enough, use it. If I don't, use it anyway, and then take the other sun card to the chest. So that's the plan, essentially. Okay, I didn't get the 2 half hearts. Yeah. Okay. This fight should go fine. I mean, yes, Isaac's going to shoot a lot at us, but we have 3 orbitals orbiting faster thanks to Guardian Angel. We have pretty good damage even with our high fire rate. We have homing tears with our My Reflection. This is just a really cool setup. I like it a lot. Okay, just handle this. Wiggle Worm is always a fun item. Wiggle Worm's a tears up, by the way. So it's not like, oh god, I hate this item unless I'm doing what he's doing right now and getting all the tear effects that he possibly can. No, it has use. It's tears up. It is a special item, but come on. Okay, there's our damage. Let's use the sun. Oh yeah, we had Scapular activate. Oh well. So we could have gotten 5 more seconds of invincibility, but it's not a big deal. Away. To the other sun card. Could bomb myself down to half a heart, but I don't think that it's necessary. Or down to, you know, 1 heart less so I can get a half heart. But I think that we're pretty much going to get all the items I want right away in the chest because there aren't that many left for the game to give me. So, in before fun. Chest. SMB Superfan, there's Mom's Eye. I do like Stigmata. So now, look at this setup that we've got going. Stigmata's a damage up. I think there are only like 2 items that I want, so I'll do it. Halo and SMB Superfan were also damage ups and all stats ups, but I need to keep some items. By the way, all of their damage is 0.3, so it's not like by taking one and not the others I made a wrong choice or anything. It's just like, it didn't matter. So we have all 4 directions, homing shots that kind of home back in on us. I'm just waiting for teeth. Even if we can't get luck up, excuse me, my throat is bugging me. Even if we can't get the luck up required to get all teeth, this is a pretty sweet run, I must say. This would be a really sweet run with all teeth, though. I mean, look at all the teeth that would be here. And imagine our damage, because teeth are 3.2 times the damage. But you can't say I didn't try. I was setting up. I did everything attempting for the all teeth. I did my best. There is a heart in there. Is it a soul heart? Yes. I'll save it in case I end up doing infinite rerolls. You know. Nope, almost walked into that. Let's see about the secret room. Darn, took a hit. Oh well. Okay, now wafer, so that's infinite rerolls easily. We just need to get like 1 more item to drop in general. Oh, that's towards the boss. I'm not gonna go that way anymore. I do want... no, infinite rerolls is a guarantee though. That's all that matters right now. Because we only take half a heart for each hit. Okay. I like how I'm lagging because of all the tears I shoot. That's how you know you're having a good run. You have so many tears that the game can't keep up. And the blow just kind of like lands and suddenly tears are all up in his face. It just like lands on my tears of death. The Joker teleports us to the Devil or Angel room. Oh god. Oh, it's a Devil room. Ah. Yeah, I'll give it 1 reroll. Nope. But note I just didn't really want a reroll in there. I only would have wanted to if it were an Angel room. So that's why I actually was willing to destroy the fires. I don't need to spend my health on things, you know? Oh my god. This is good. This is a good one. Okay. Now you're dead. Full red heart, sure. Any amount of health is good with the wafer. AIDS poop room, by the way. That's our infinite reroll room when we get there. But for now, I've got plenty of rerolls available just from completing and getting damage normally. So I will do that first. Okay, oh my god. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous is what this is. Okay, you're dead. I would like more items to reroll, please, game. I mean, yes, I'm going to get Tough Love, and that's about... I mean, is that the last thing I want? It might actually just be the last thing I want. I think it is, so I think we're good. So if this is just Tough Love, I'll still complete the floor, of course. It's not Dr. Fetus. No fun. Don't want that. Alright. Let's keep on going. I really wish Luck Up were uphill, because I would get all teeth this run. This would be the one run, the perfect all teeth run, mind you. Because look at all these tiers. Even if they weren't gigantic, look at them. And my fire rate. I think fire rate's a lot more fun than gigantic. But that's a personal thing that a lot of people don't seem to agree about. So, you know, that's fine. Everyone has tastes, and I have this kind of taste. It's just so much fun. It's so satisfying and silly. Okay. I was expecting a chest drop. You can't do this to me, Isaac. But once I grab Tough Love, I'm good. Okay. Oh no, I took damage. Wasting rerolls. But I can't leave the room for it, like, in any way, so it's not like I can do anything to not waste these rerolls. Except not take damage, of course, in the first place. Just take this, even though it's a waste a little bit. Alright, come on, Tough Love, right now. Max's head. Okay, we have to take Max's head. Because that's a 1.5 times damage multiplier. We don't have the magic mushroom yet. You can't just say no to a 1.5 times damage multiplier. But I need another item to reroll so that I can get Tough Love. That's what I need right now. So just one of you drop something. That's all I need from you. Okay, good. Wrath is... Wait, Wrath drops Mr. Boom, and I've already touched that. So there's no item here unless we get a chest. Oh my god, that's perfect! That doesn't affect our fire rate or anything, so don't worry about it. Something to reroll. Perfect. So we can now grab Max's head, see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So incoming pretty good teeth. That unfortunately won't be firing every time or anything. But this is, you know, new favorite breaking episode. I mean, 4 was pretty good, but this one... This is what I was talking about, where I'm bringing something new each breaking episode. This is it. This is something new. It's a completely different setup. It won't take technology, because apparently a lot of people don't like technology. I've gotten a lot of complaints about, stop taking technology every time. Even if you take, you know, always all 4 directional shots, it's just not fun. I'm like, okay, I won't take it this time. So, there you have it. No technology. Just whatever we can... Why was I not firing every direction for a second there? It's just like, nah, I don't feel like it. Fine, be that way. So Magic Mushroom's multiplier no longer would apply to us, by the way. So we don't need to get that for any reason, besides the fact that our head would get bigger. So back to the teeth. I mean, this should just be it now, hopefully. Hopefully. I might just damage myself a few times to get it right away. Little gish. Alright, I'm just gonna start damaging myself because I don't feel like waiting for... Like, I don't want to backtrack more. Technology, like I said, I'm not taking it. Especially because right now I can't afford the extra stuff. Technology 2 would lower my damage by 35%, so that's not worth having. Cupid's Arrow would be really fun. Sadly, I can't do it, because I need all teeth. Or not all teeth, but I need teeth. Inner Eye, triple shot, no thank you. So I'm now out of bombs, which is fine. I'm just going to start infinite rerolling on the poop that's like right here. And I'm going to get the teeth, and then I'm going to go on my way. Be finally ready to complete this run. If we can refresh the pool, if we can get another item, of course. There it is. Alright. We can refresh the pool and get the Forget-Me-Now that I didn't touch. Yeah, you know, these are not bad teeth. And then they split into other teeth because of the parasite. Yeah, you know, this is a satisfying run. I like it a lot. This is yeah, I like it. It's a good time. So I'd hope to get the Forget-Me-Now again if we can get the pools to refresh. But of course, I will crash the game, given the opportunity. You know, like I was saying earlier, once you've... It's not really a good crash, unless it's at the end, when you've already conquered everything the game can offer you, which I'm about to. So hopefully just one more item. That's all we need. And then we can try for the one thing I need right now, which is Forget-Me-Now. And then play with this for a while longer. But getting it now, of course, is more fun due to the fact that, oh my god, I think I could freeze the game just from the quantity of my, like, tears and stuff going on. It's amazing. It would be really fun to play the chest again. Sadly, it looks like I'm not going to be able to. Because there's not going to be an item drop or anything. That's okay. We'll kill Blue Baby. And that'll be, you know, my most fun tier setup, I'd think, for, like, of all time. Now you're dead. That's not an item. What a disappointment. We've completed the chest. The secret room didn't have anything. There's one more option, but I have no bombs. So I could look for the top secret room. God, this is really silly. I will look for the top secret room with my one bomb, but if I don't find it, probably screwed. And of course, I don't have a way to keep damaging myself in there, so it doesn't really help me unless it gives me the Forget Me Now from like the first reroll. But I think that this is probably the end of the run. Alright, so that was still a ton of fun. Oh my god, look at this setup. Look at how good it is. It's amazing. Firing tons of shots. No Polyphemus means the high fire rate. We can have teeth, and they're pretty reasonably sized for, you know, no Polyphemus. I'm sure with Polyphemus my tiers would be pretty great. I did guess it right. It's just an Eternal Heart. Alright, so that's that. We're done. We're done. I've defeated the game yet again, although I didn't crash it this time. So, you know, maybe you want to say the game defeated me. Why are those tiers so big for a second? Okay, you know, whatever. Maybe those were going to be teeth, but the game was like, hey, can't render these teeth right now. Just can't do it. Too bad there was no greed to farm, but again, I don't have like X-ray vision or all the bombs. Anyway, 1 hour, 51 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I hope you enjoyed my setup. I had a ton of fun with that setup. I wish I could have played with it more. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.